it's really opened my eyes to all of the careers that I never even thought existed and that I could do right out of high school.
So at Mideast, we have Career Tree Tuesday, and this has opened my eyes to all the opportunities that animal careers have given me. So with these trees, we have different levels, and exotic vet or vet is at the top level, but there's things like professional groomer, vet assistant, vet tech. Oh, yep, there it is. There we go. Yeah. So basically what we got to do is we get leaves and we put our name on a leaf and then we put what we want our future career. And every Tuesday we talk about it and we talk about if we're changing it, if we want to add anything to it. And then eventually if we become that career or career in our animal field, then we can come back. And if we come back to Mideast to visit our instructor or the teachers, then we can change it to a flower. And it's really shown me that there's so many different possibilities, not just like you're a vet, you're a vet tech, but there's zookeepers, there's animal management. You can be a business owner, you can be in charge of training and animals. It's just so many different things that Mideast has really opened my eyes to as well.
Like Zoe said, we do a lot of things on Tuesday with the career tree, but also I want to be a dental hygienist, not just a dental assistant. I already knew that like this would give me a jump start to my career when I came to Mideast, but just learning, like Sydney said, she's doing pharmacology and everything. We are also doing that in dental assisting, so there is a lot of different options you can do with just coming to Mideast. I don't have to just be a dental assistant. I can be whatever I want.
Coming to Mideast has really also opened my eyes to all the different levels. You don't just have to work on cars, you don't have to work on trucks. I mean, there's so many different other opportunities out there for you to have a job in. I mean, you don't have to necessarily even work on anything. You can be a supervisor, you can be a manager. Mideast has allowed me a lot of opportunities. My diesel instructor, Rob Parker, he just keeps on trying to get me to go to all these different shops. I'm like, oh my goodness. But it really, they're in the college that I want to get into, they look at Mideast over, say, your regular high school, because they know that we have more experience and we're going to be more teachable than somebody that doesn't have the experience like we do now.
So I pulled up a career tree as an example. This is part of the work that we're doing with Mark Turner that Dr. Hall mentioned earlier, and so that we're trying to get students into the right students in the right program for the right reasons. And once we get them there, a lot of times there's some misunderstanding about our programs where they see the title of the program and think that when a student leaves that program, that's the one job that they'll have. And they don't see it as the branching out point, and that's what we try to demonstrate to students, is that your experience at Mideast in your program can lead you down to multiple different paths and different branches in that tree to explore different careers depending on what you want to do. Is it an entry-level career where you're going to walk into that job right out of high school? You heard Haley, I forget her last name now, and in our machining program on the video that talked about there are a lot of shops that will pay you to go back to school. And so maybe that's her plan, is to get a job right out of high school in a machine shop, have them pay for her to go back and get an associate's degree or bachelor's degree and reduce that amount. And so we talk about that with our students and those options. I'm going to open the floor for questions from the audience. If anybody has specific questions for any of the students on the panel. Yes.
How do you get to school? Is there a transportation provided financially? What's the deal?
Every student has the option to either drive or they can ride the bus to their home school, and then from the home school there will be a bus that will take them to Mideast, and it will take them back to the home school, and then they will jump on another bus to get home every day. So transportation really isn't an issue. Every child has the opportunity to get to school without the cost of a car and gas and all that.
Can you think of anything specific that we can do, whether we're educators or whether we're a community leader or whatever, earlier to help? Would there have been something that we could do in elementary or middle, and I know we have had some great examples here today, to help you start charting kind of the path a little bit earlier? Or you just say you know it when you know it? You know.
I'm not sure if this is possible, but if we could get like field trips early on to go visit workplaces, maybe look at the different types of jobs at facilities that children can do.
That's a good, excellent suggestion, yeah.
I agree with field trips like that. I know that a lot of field trips go to museums, and those are great field trips as well. And I think maybe giving them the option of going on field trips to see like a vet office or like a dental office, or just like behind the scenes of what like their future could possibly be. I think that would help.
This is just like something little and cute that Maisel did in elementary school. They took us out in front of the school, and we drew on the sidewalks with chocolate what we wanted to do.
That's good.
Yeah, and also, I mean, just like what everybody else does, bring your dad or career day or whatnot. When your parents come in and they share what they do, I mean, that's just an eye opener to that not everybody's going to be a firefighter and not everybody's going to be a monster truck driver or an NASCAR. Just like we all.
Or a rock star.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are good suggestions, thanks for sharing those with us.
You know, that's a good example too. I know Mrs. McQuaid always likes to hear when students remember what they experienced at the elementary level. I know my daughter got to paint animal tracks at Nashport Elementary last year as part of students from Mideast coming in and doing an activity for career exploration. And that goes to show you the little puzzle activity, or whether it's Careers on the Walk, those things that we're out doing, that those partner schools, our partner schools allow us to do with those students, make an impact, and there are things that those kids remember as they go through the progression and work their way towards making a decision. So that's why we're so happy to be able to do that, and thank our partners for allowing us to go in there. So last question, and we'll wrap it up. Tell us something unique or inspirational or something that you just love about your instructor in your program.
My instructor for junior year was Mrs. Eldridge, and for my senior year is Dr. Bryce. I'll focus on this year. Dr. Bryce, she is just a wonderful woman. She has been a nurse for over 40 years, and all of that experience that she's had in the field, she tells us stories like what she has really learned not to do based on her experience versus the things you should do. And I think they really just want to help you. They don't want to see you fail. They're not trying to set you up for, bad grades or anything like that. They really are there for you. They'll spend she will spend her time before and after class tutoring. She'll give that extra push if she sees that you're slipping. She will even talk to you about personal issues that, some kids just don't have an outlet to talk about things like that. And when you can go to your teacher who you're with for 5 periods in a row and really have a personal relationship with them, and they know what your future is, it really makes a difference.
My instructor, Mrs. Lana Kelly, I think if anybody has ever met her, they will know that she can brighten anybody's day with just a few sentences. She is the happiest, most genuine person that I have ever met, and she brightens my day every single day. Before I came to Mideast, I kind of stayed behind the scenes. I had a few friends, and I was in all the advanced classes, and I just kind of stayed around those people, or people who were older that I played soccer with. But when I came to Mideast, she really helped me branch out and not grow only academically, but as a person as well. And she really puts her students first. She will stay after school till 4 or 5 o'clock, making lessons plans or grading or just talking to you. And I know that I've stayed after school and talked to her about not only grade issues, but personal issues as well. And she's just always there to lend a hand with whatever. Even if it's something that it's not vet related, even if it's school related, she'll help you either connect with the academic teacher or help if she can do it herself.
When I first came to Mideast, I wasn't shy, I just didn't really talk to a lot of people. And now I'm Skills USA president, and I would never be on Skills if it was not for my instructor. She came up to me one day, last year was my junior year, and she was like, hey, do you want to do this competition for regionals and everything? I was like, not really, I don't know about that. And then she talked me into it because she saw something in me that I did not, and she knew that I was going to be starter.
All right, Rob Parker, he's my diesel instructor, and I don't know if anybody here knows him. I'm sure quite a few of you do. But he, coming into Mideast, I was really nervous. I had a few of my real good buddies with me, but that came along for the ride. But Mr. Parker, he really puts it out there, and he really helps you and he gets you involved and he treats you just like a friend really, but he guides you in that way. He's a really good teacher. And one of my favorite things about him is how he always has something smart to say and he'll make you laugh. And in any instance, you can have a bad day and he'll just going into lab will just make you brighten right back up. Really phenomenal teacher, really phenomenal guy.
By the way, my instructor is I don't know if I can leave or not.
Anything else from the audience? Yes, Mark.
I'm wondering how many activities you participate in your home school.
I've done cross-country and track. I also have been I went from National Honor Society and I was able to transfer when I went to Mideast, so I was able to keep that activity. I have gone to pep rallies, I have gone and done volunteer work with the groups that I used to be involved in there. I still communicate with my friends. It's really, people think that, you can't be still doing things at your home school, but you really can, and they really try to communicate and get the word out. It does help that I have siblings that go there, but it really isn't hard. The Mideast, they let you out early for sports so you can get there on time, and they really just want you to still be involved because that's a big part of your life that, you just don't want to drop off when you go to different schools.
I play soccer at Maysville, and it was a possibility. Even though I go to the Buffalo, they really worked with me to let out earlier than usual since I go to school so far away. And they always make sure I was let out early for games and practices and pep rallies. And I also do ski club this year, so they were really well with working with that, letting me leave early so I could make the bus and everything.
Like I said before, at my home school, I didn't really do much. I was just quiet. But I did play softball my freshman and sophomore year. But since I came to Mideast, I'm in National Honor Society, Skills USA, and Student Advisory Council.
John Glenn would always, they always come once a month, our administrators, they come once a month and they let you know what's going on in the school and if they have any tickets for sale, like for dances or anything. And they always have the announcements up. Say there's a pep rally, they'll announce it and you can leave early for that. I'm in indoor track, outdoor track, cross country, ski club. I'm in multiple other organizations, but yeah, they make sure that you still have a home at your home school.
Anything else? One number I didn't mention was the number of students we serve, just in case you were curious. We have over 1,100 students between our two campuses, so it is quite a large student population. I definitely am sure we picked 4 of the best ones to come today, so thank you for your time. You did a fantastic job.